Well, hello everybody. It's video time, and it's June 1st, my birthday. Yippee! So I'm not at work. I decided to take the day off and go to the coast. Hello to my Las Vegas peeps. Sorry I don't miss the hot weather at all still. I like the rain. Sorry. I know people think I'm crazy, but sun damage in Las Vegas after living there for 23 years. If I never see the sun again, that would be great. However, on that same note, I am here at the coast in wonderful Oregon, and the weather today is very hot, but not unlivable, especially not on the coast. It's actually rather nice. I think maybe the temperature might get to 73, which is absolutely perfect for me. Yeah, I'm enjoying my day off. I wanted to send out a big thank you to my friend Allison. I won't reveal her last name. Thank you for the wonderful birthday gift, which is, I'm using it right now, is my tripod that holds my iPhone. So I've upgraded a little bit thanks to Allison. Hi, Allison. I know you're at work. Anyways, yeah. So why am I doing this video here? I don't know. I wanted to test everything out. And then also, of course, I dropped something. Be right back. Oh, things happen. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to just touch on a couple of things, and nothing too weird, hopefully. Well, maybe weird, because I'm weird, as everyone knows I am. I wanted to touch on a lot of people say a-hole of the week. I just call him a dick of the week. So I'm getting ready to go to the movies. I went to a movie theater. Can you believe that? Over the Memorial Day weekend, I was in a theater. Anyways, I went with a friend to watch Cruella, and it was a good movie. Anyways, but before I went, I wanted to stop off at a Dairy Mart. Now, for you people that are not in Oregon, Dairy Mart is a local, like a 7-Eleven. There's one on almost every corner. Okay? That's what a Dairy Mart is. So I needed to stop in there and get something to drink. Okay, so I go to their entrance, and there's a car going the opposite way, getting out of there, wanting to make a left-hand turn on a very busy street. So she's having to wait. No problem, not in the way. However, the dick behind her in a white Jeep, the way he was behind her, but parked to wait in my lane. So I am half in the driveway to get to Dairy Mart and half out. Now, this dick had absolutely nobody behind him whatsoever. In fact, the parking lot to even park at Dairy Mart was like, I don't know, 900 feet away or even more. And nobody was coming out. So why couldn't he have backed up at least 2 to 3 feet? And I could have gone between them and be on my way. And again, the person that was making the left-hand turn had to wait a long, long time. It wasn't like a second and then she went. It's a busy street, and making a left-hand turn on this very busy street, she has to watch out for a lot of traffic coming in and off of the freeway. So it's busy. So she was there for a while. So I'm just like, I'm half in the street and half in trying to get into the driveway, and this dick can't even move 3 feet, reverse to let me just scoot by while he waits for the person in front of him to go. Oh, I was so mad. Oh, did I flip him off? You betcha I did. I don't care. And everyone who knows how I drive knows that I'm going to flip you off. Sorry, especially when you deserve it. So, that was my dick of the week, asshole. All right, on to more pleasant things, maybe. Billboard awards. I don't understand them. Billboard, doesn't that mean like popular music that people request, videos that they take, into consideration? I didn't understand that one at all. First of all, where was... I mean, he wasn't even nominated for anything. What are you, nuts, Billboard? Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Yes, everyone knows I'm a Post Malone fan. Okay, enough of that. And I dropped my thing again. Okay. Not even a mention, a nomination. Are you nuts? Are you crazy? I don't think Justin Bieber got anything. Are you nuts? What kind of a billboard? What kind of billboard is that? I have no idea. Though the entertainment was good. I mean, there was AJR, who I just love. Those three brothers are just a hoot to watch, and I love their music anyways. And then Glass Animals. Well, I guess Harry Potter is alive and well. Let's jump on that Harry Potter train. I guess being a nerd is in, and I think, and that's to back up AJR, nerds. And I love you, nerds. But the guy had Harry Potter glasses, and he was a nerd. But I think that's great, but definitely not what you thought. An entertainer of that caliber, that doesn't, this is me. Accept me for who I am. I am a Harry Potter lookalike, and get over it. Anyways, I just thought I'd mention that. But speaking of award show, The Voice, again, great entertainment. I like The Voice. That's one of my guilty pleasures that I like watching. Yes, I know he's an entertainer, and he's avant-garde a lot of times. Who am I talking about? One of the performers was Justin Bieber. But hello, Pollyanna called, and she wants her pigtails back. I'm sorry. God, I don't care if that becomes the most popular style for a guy to have. It is stupid. And I know you don't care, and that's your prerogative, but it was still stupid. With pigtails in here and pigtails in the back. Yes, Pollyanna called. She wants her hairstyle back. Okay, what else do we want to talk about? Let's talk about, back to the Billboard Awards. One person I can't stand that has absolutely no talent, and I don't know why she's still in demand, is that horrible Chelsea Handler. I think her only claim to fame is that she's a friend of Jennifer Aniston. And yes, I know she's written books. I will never read any of those stupid things that talk about every guy she's ever banged while high on whatever drug that happened to be snuffed up her nose. If that's what you have to be popular, guess I won't ever be, because I'm not going to write 3 or 4 books all about how many guys I banged and how much drugs I took. Thank God she doesn't have any kids. At least I hope not. I don't know that much about her. I don't want to know all that much about her, but I'm hoping that she has no kids, because she'd be a horrible mother. And she probably knows that, so that's probably why she doesn't have any kids. But I can't stand her. She has absolutely no talent. Her talent, is she a comedian? Okay, I wouldn't pay a nickel to see her. Nope, I wouldn't. Like I said, I'm never going to read any of her stupid books about her stupid life and how she ruined it, in my opinion. All right. Oh, here's something. Recently I had I don't even know what kind of spider it was, but it was crawling on my shower curtain. So I took a shower with a spider, and it was not a small one. It was on the big side. Okay. So yes, I got out the spray. I'm sorry. If you come into my house, you're saying, whatever bug you are, please kill me. Please kill me. I don't belong here. So I give them their final rites, and I spray them. Anyways, so I was thinking, I was looking at the label. It was like, lots of different kinds of spiders it kills. And one of them is hobo spider. And I go, hobo spider? Oh, that can't be politically correct anymore. How can we call a spider a hobo? That's just terrible. So we're going to name this spider no more hobo. You can name him either the homeless spider or the unhoused spider. Good Lord. Yeah, so there's no, yeah. It'll remain hobo spider, hobo spider, hobo spider. I'll say it 100 times because I'm not going to call anybody unhoused ever. That's a stupid politically correct topic. Homeless, I'll go with. Transient, I'll go with. Transient spider. I like that. So if you get a new spider out there, a new species, why don't you name it that? Transient spider. All right, anything else that I thought was kind of funny? I was looking at the states right now which are growing the fastest. And, you know, some of it has changed. Used to be always California was in there. Always. Well, guess what? California's not in there anymore. It's not one of the top, I don't know, 5, whatever, 10 states that are growing. They're not losing. I think it was like in the kind of staying the same, you know, not losing people, population, but definitely not growing. Not one of the fastest growing, which I'm sure they're happy for. Anyways, who wants to move there if everything's always on fire? Sorry. But of course, the fastest growing, unfortunately, is one of the states I live in. It's like Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Utah, Nevada, where I used to live, and I'm glad I love you people. You are my buds, but I'm so glad I'm out of Las Vegas. It grew too fast, too quick. Absolutely no plan for growing. You just put in a new neighborhood, put in a new neighborhood, put in a new neighborhood until you're right up against Mount Charleston or against the sheep range. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, then you're not from Vegas. Just look it up on a map. Or you're right up against where the Indian reservation is. And of course, you can't go any further than that. So right now they're expanding out. I think that's going west, right? Yeah, it's out toward the California border. That's where most of the... So all I'm saying is Las Vegas there's no plan at all. There's a plot of land, let's put something there. There's a plot of land, let's put something there. Yeah, I grow that quick. My son, funny little story. Like the last couple of years that we lived there, was working as a supervisor for Papa John's. And this was out in North Las Vegas. And again, if you don't know Vegas, North Las Vegas was one of the fastest growing places in Las Vegas. And by the way, the Lakes is not a separate place. Neither is Summerlin. If someone says I'm from Summerlin, okay, you're from Las Vegas. Or someone that says I'm from Green Valley, Nevada. No, you're not. You're Henderson. And Henderson is like what people used to call, the hick part of Las Vegas. It was like Las Vegas, Henderson, and then Boulder City, which is out by the Boulder Dam. Whew, imagine that. Or Hoover Dam. Anyways, back to my son. So he was in an area that was growing so fast, and people think I'm crazy. But at the time when we were living there, for his delivery guys, because again he was a supervisor, they I think replaced the city map once a month. It was growing so quick. Could you imagine having to replace your city map once a month? That was crazy. I mean, they were building schools, high schools. They couldn't keep up. Now, I don't know if it settled down a little bit or not, but no thank you for the growth. And you go, well, you have a pool. Oh, you're going to be in the pool 24/7 when it's hot? No, you go, we had a pool in several places where I lived. But you have to get out every once in a while. And what do? Sit in the hot sun? No, you go into the air-conditioned house. And then you go out and pool maybe for a little bit. And then you go to the air-conditioned house. There's nothing... If you're an outdoors person in the summertime in Las Vegas, you can't live there unless you go way up on Mount Charleston, which is actually very beautiful. You certainly won't hike in the Red Rocks. Not in 115-degree weather. You're stupid. You're going to die. So there's really nothing to do in the summer. And you know, and Las Vegas doesn't have seasons. Well, they do. Hot or windy cold. There you go. There's your 2 seasons. I like it where I live, where I have 4 seasons. I can see summer turn into fall with the beautiful fall colors. Take little trips. Fall into winter. I don't like winter either, but the winters here are at least mild. We get snow, but we haven't gotten snow for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years. So, you know, yeah, we get that cold snap, and we hate it, but not every year. I can go to the beach in under an hour. Or I can go into the mountains, see waterfalls, see, you know, camp in the woods, less than an hour. We do have desert in Eastern Oregon, where the dum-dums out there want to secede from Oregon and become Greater Idaho. Gee, I wonder why they want to do that. Well, we're not going to get into anything political right now. So, let's see. Anything else I want to talk about real quick before we leave? Oh, well, that's a little thing about Las Vegas. Yeah, well, since we're on Las Vegas, we'll leave it at that. One last thing. Another interesting fact about Las Vegas is outside Salt Lake City, which has obviously the largest population of LDS Mormons. Guess which has the second highest population of Mormons? Las Vegas. You know, talk about opposite ends of the spectrum there. LDS Mormons and Sin City with lots of drinking, smoking, and alcohol and other promiscuous activity that we don't need to discuss, which, by the way, is legal in some counties. Some people think it's all over Nevada. No, it's not. Prostitution is legal, and they'll even pick you up in a helicopter or take you on a limo just to go to the wonderful town of Pahrump. Isn't that an awful name? Pahrump. I think it's terrible. But anyways, that's one of the places where there's a lot of whorehouses. But at least they're, you know, I'm going to say they're clean because they're inspected, meaning medically they're inspected. Now, I'm sure with COVID, I don't know if any of these little gals were employed. If they were, if I was a gentleman, I would have watched very carefully, and I don't think I would have gone with a prostitute during the height of COVID. I think you're risking your own life just to get a blowjob or whatever else you want. That's just my opinion, but, you know, I guess the urge is there and whatever. Anyways, outside Salt Lake City, Las Vegas has the largest population. In fact, like here in Oregon, where you're going to find almost on every corner either a coffee kiosk, they're everywhere, or you're going to find buy your marijuana. So if you don't like the price of the marijuana over there, just go across the street because there's going to be a dispensary right there because they're everywhere. Take your choice. And of course, here in Oregon, it's, you know, not just for medical reasons, it's for recreation. Whee! And I have nothing against it. We won't go into that. I don't smoke because it just, I can't take it. But an edible every once in a while does the trick. So, which I guess it's not legal in Idaho at all, or maybe it is now. Not that I can see. And in Utah, it's only medical. Oh, gosh. Posty, where do you go for your marijuana? You have to go across the border? Good Lord. That's terrible. But anyways, I just wanted to touch on that subject too. And some of my favorite bands that are from Las Vegas. Let's discuss them. And all their connection, which was interesting. One of my favorite groups is the Killers. I've always loved their music. And the lead singer was from Henderson, of course, and originally an LDS member. Imagine Dragons. I think 2 of the members are from Las Vegas. Actually went to one of the high schools I think my kids went to. Again, former LDS members. And the last one, there's other groups, but the last one is Panic at the Disco, which is basically Brandon Urie. I mean, he's kind of like 9 Inch Nails with Trent. He's basically just him, but he does have people in the group just like 9 Inch Nails, but basically 9 Inch Nails, like I said, it was Trent. But anyways, also from Las Vegas, also former LDS. You see a pattern there? God, I do. Anyways, I'm going to enjoy the beach now, and then I'm going to head back into town a little bit later, or maybe have some seafood on the pier, on the pier or on the waterfront is what I was going to say. Yeah, I'm glad that Oregon is situated where it is. I mean, if I want the big city, which is rare nowadays, I can go to Portland, can't I? Or if I really want big, I'll go to Seattle, which is only 5 hours away. But that's too far. Like I said, if I want the city life, I guess I can go to Portland. So everything I want is here. And that allows me I don't really have to travel that far. Hopefully next year, all the festivals will come back. That is something I do miss. And when I mean festivals, I mean everything from Renaissance fairs to the county fair to Daffodil Festival to Tulip Festival, Rhododendron Parade that's here in Florence. Parade. Portland Rose Parade, which rivals the Pasadena one. Not this year again. Oh, gosh. So I can't wait for all the different types of festivals to start again. I look forward. It looks like there's going to be some groups coming, entertaining groups like concerts to Portland soon. So I'm going to check out that and see how I'd love to see. So anyways, I hope everyone's doing fine. I love my new tripod. Thanks again, Allison. And see you at work soon. Bye.